From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Tommy Christensen, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Margot is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
just getting started here in the Bronx. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Number 59 is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Kelly Mercer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Kelly Mercer.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the ship. Tatis scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the center fielder, Joe LaFera.
So striding forward now, Joe LaFera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's
ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Torres stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The set and the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here's the 2-2, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Hayden Zavala. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Francisco Mejia. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Standing in now, number 9, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Edwin Encarnacion now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Kelly Mercer.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kelly Mercer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Mercer, a native of the state of Idaho, is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pops this one up. Number 9 has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0 and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home, fouled away. The 2-2, line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Full count still. Margot on second. Machado at first with no outs. Payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, the right fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Padres leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Joe LaFerra. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Down the third baseline. Machado has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for San Diego.
Good stuff, Heidi.
The left
Thanks.
fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hayden Zavala.
Ready for another chance. Hayden Zavala. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch on its way. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Yankees.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed
catcher,
all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Rolled slowly to first. Hosmer charging in on it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Pro gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now to the plate, number 9, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. That's popped up. Torres is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 23.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
Sliding in once again, Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Drilled to the left side and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Kelly Mercer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Urshela stands at first with one out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Joe LaFera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 0-1 offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
In now, Torres. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right
now. The 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now, Manny Machado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Two balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Called a strike on the inside corner.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Machado at second. Hosmer on at first with nobody out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities. And when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled straight back. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Zavala.
So here's the Padres DH, Hayden Zavala. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1-0. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
One and one. Here it is. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. In the dirt. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Comes set. The 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Mercer is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Renfroe racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Warren playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
High and deep to right center. Margot's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. To 2-2 now. Two and two. Here it is. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Good battle. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot now. Number 9. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. That finds the zone, a called strike. comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still no score. Number 67 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 67.
Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Urshela.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Ready with the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off. Ball 4. And now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Mercer.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kelly Mercer. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball
now
there.
batting,
Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so
Rivera.
effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Joe LaFera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now back, second baseman, Labor.
Into the box, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Popped him up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 2-0 New York. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Hunter Renfroe will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Hosmer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Will Myers, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Franchy Cordero will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
The Padres. Number 33, Franchy Cordero.
Into the box, Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. First and second here with nobody out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Hayden Zavala. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So stepping in, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tommy Christensen takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.